Find out how a man waiting to be sentenced for PPP loan fraud was able to dress up like a lawyer and scam inmates. Unbelievable. What the head of the SBA thinks about the new changes to the EIDL, disaster relief loan. We're going to talk about that. And the great news of one state paying out free $4,000 small business grants to eligible local companies. So don't miss out on that. Hey, everybody, you're having a great, here's your PPP loan, EIDL second PPP loan, and small business grant update. A man being sentenced for PPP loan fraud in the great state of Rhode Island made some headlines recently after allegedly posing as a lawyer to scam inmates and using the money to gamble and buy illegal substances. God, even like literally with inmates, right? According to court filings, 2 other inmates at Wyatt Detention Center reported the suspect to the FBI, claiming he, quote, defrauded them into giving him thousands of dollars in cash as payment to a purported lawyer who would assist them in their criminal and immigration cases. End quote. Whoa. The suspect acknowledged the scheme he pulled on the inmates and agreed to have it impact his sentencing in the PPP fraud case in exchange for no separate charges being filed. Wow. With so many unique and interesting stories over the past couple of years regarding and related to the PPP loan fraud and other schemes to defraud the SBA, I can safely say that the truth is definitely stranger than fiction, for sure. Meanwhile, SBA Administrator Isabella Guzman made some very interesting comments recently, praising the new efforts of the EIDL and other small business disaster relief programs. She explained, quote, "We're trying to have a program that's swift and efficient and achievable at the national scale. Obviously, very small businesses need support quickly, of course, right?" Guzman also noted, quote, "We take the efficient distribution of these loans very seriously and actually cleared late this summer a 600,000 backlog of disaster loan requests. We've been able to streamline and increase our production of loan decisions." She also stated, quote, "More recipients of the Paycheck Protection Program loans are using the SBA online portal to have their loans forgiven directly by the agency as opposed to banks and private lenders opting in to the portal," end quote. It's incredible. What do you think about the head of the SBA's recent comments on the EIDL and PPP loans? I'd love to know in the comments what your experience is, because we're what counts. We're the person they're trying to keep alive, because ultimately we pay for them to be where they are. Finally, small businesses in the great state of North Carolina can gain access to $4,000. Many other states are doing similar programs, but this one I wanted to point out because it's in the article. We've sourced it. We've verified it. This is free small business grants to eligible local companies in the town of Davison. The Davison Board of Commissioners voted to allocate the money as part of $50,000 in funds received through the American Rescue Plan, and eligible small businesses can apply for these disaster relief funds now. Mayor Rusty Knox explained, quote, "Our businesses are an essential part of our community. They have shown resilience during the pandemic, but they continue to need help to operate safely. We hope that the grant will provide the necessary funds to help them stay open," end quote. This is great news for all my viewers in the Tahara State, and hopefully similar small business, free small business grants are available in your neck of the woods shortly. They most likely are there. The money's there. It's just whether your commissioners, your people, your leaders are able to get it and actually get it to you safely, so they give it to the right people. I hope you found this informative and helpful. Also, take a look. Biden has got the supply chain. He's getting it going 24 hours and 7 days a week. Our ports are going to be actively moving. UPS, FedEx, Walmart, Target are all jumping on board to clear up the bottleneck and make products available so that they don't increase prices because you can't get them. It's incredible news by President Biden that spoke just a few hours ago, talking about it and opening up the bottleneck to help people get all the products they need. Hopefully your small business can get access to what it needs to be able to stay in business with these supply chain bottlenecks that we've been talking about. We've noticed Shimano, even I covered in an earlier story, $2.5 million in products that's sitting on the ports that is for REI, but literally has not been delivered yet. They were talking about giving the money back. And really, REI just wants to sell their product. And being there and looking at what I wanted to buy, the selection is definitely, we need our ports back open, and these supply chains need to be fixed quickly as possible. I think it is a matter of national security, really, because otherwise it'll hit people right in their wallets. So hopefully, as an entrepreneur or a business owner, this supply chain relief will help you. Take care.
You know, I've worked my ass off. I will die for my audience.
I don't want to be someone that they feel they can't touch.
People will call you out.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
They call me out all day.
I can type in the search bar in Google, Raider, and then